Namaste. How's it going? So last night I had my fourth sort of official Law of Attraction meeting in North Devon, in Barnstaple. And so what's happened since I've started setting up these talks, it's almost as if like I'm being more clearly guided as I continue to step into my own power and follow through with my own inner guidance. I'm realizing that the collective unconscious or the collective conscious is becoming really powerful. That there is many of us on earth, I think, who are actually having very similar visions, very similar guidances from within, as far as the vision that we have for the future or what we actually want to achieve in our lives. I know in my community there is a big vision of having some kind of like healing center. And so if you're interested, if you're curious, if you want to message me, or if you're kind of thinking you want to help out in some way, feel free to get in touch. I do believe this is going to be a kind of template or example of a new paradigm or a new world community. Localized, as Russell Brand talks about, localized lateral organization, completely removed from the current system and the current paradigm that we're moving through or moving out of. Again, this all goes along with the fact that as unique expressions, as kind of individuals, yeah, we're all unique and we all have our individual purpose and all that kind of stuff, but actually what we're becoming to realize or coming into realization is that we are a unified whole. And for the continuation of the species living on this planet, we need to become more loving and cooperative to essentially to not destroy ourselves. And I think the big thing right now with I think, you know, it's becoming just become peaceful. Just do everything you can to start loving yourself and become peaceful within your own life. Heal your own wounds, face your own demons, face your own fears, seek out meditation teachers, find the groups, Law of Attraction, A Course in Miracles, people who are being guided to set up even things from their home. So this is kind of alternative ways of exchanging resources and supporting one another in our tuning into our inner guidance and awakening our true soul's purpose for this time. It's a really exciting time to be living. I'd say really importantly is to not get sucked into the fear, not get sucked in to the messages that we're receiving from the current paradigm or from the media. I know Russell Brand talks about revolution, and this is going to be a hot topic, especially because the fear mind can hold on to something like a revolution because it kind of perpetuates the same system. Because when we think of revolution, we think of a militaristic uprising that becomes very violent. And actually, on the undercurrent, what's really happening is that the light workers of the planet, the people who are coming into awakening or waking up or have awoken, are setting up new paradigms, are setting up new communities. And these new communities are ultimately what's going to help raise the vibrational frequency of the planet and help to slowly dissolve at least some of the fear, at least begin the rebalancing of the Earth's energy, and also our own. This isn't a bad thing. This is just where we've come to be, and it's time to start healing. It's time to heal ourselves, become more loving, become more peaceful, and be happy. Like, this is the thing, is that when we face the illusions, our ego reacts. Our ego wants us to be scared. Our ego wants us to be in doubt because it's attached to the external reality that we've created. Thing is, what we've created so far is like, it's sort of a mechanistic way of living that doesn't support the integrity of the whole. So I really encourage you to take up peaceful practices, to truly tune into your inner guide, and to be a force of light for your own community, for your own family, and indeed for yourself. I know people are coming up to me now at the talks and saying, I don't think, you know, I'm not happy doing what I'm doing anymore, and I feel like I'm being guided to do this, or I'm being guided to do that. And then because they're making these changes, the people around them are saying, oh, well, don't be silly. You could never do that. That's not who you are, yada, yada. And I'm just saying, because you're going through this shift, there's going to be people around you who still reflect back to you your own doubts, your own fears, your own insecurities. Hence why then people are being guided to lectures like mine, or being guided to people on YouTube who are going to encourage them to follow their intuition and to follow through with what their inner self is telling them to do. Not necessarily for some ego, like, oh, I want to do this because I can make lots of money, but literally because I have to. Like, I can't not talk about this stuff anymore. I can't, like, I keep saying, like, speak up, keep doing more talks, keep kind of doing this stuff. Rather than it being about the money, it's the fact that I feel the movement. I can feel the quickening. I can feel synchronicities coming and aligning themselves. And the more I follow through with this, actually, the better I feel, the more enlightened I feel. There's no problems, you know. It's just that it's time. It's time to step up. It's time to rise up. There's an uprising, a movement, a revolt. But it doesn't have to be how our old paradigm mindset would perceive a revolution. This is going to be a harmonious shift within us that is going to miraculously transform the world that we live in. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe. Check out Russell Brand, Gabby Bernstein, Marianne Williamson, Abraham Hicks, Bashar. These are all other people that I am inspired by, and it'd be really, really fun for more people to get into them and start turning off the TV, turn off the mainstream media news lines, and, you know, figure out what's like really going on in the world and get involved. Peace out. Have a great day.